A few hours after his release from prison, Rowlett police say a man wasted no time committing his next crime.
That was a pawn shop robbery, and it didn't go well. Fox 4's Diana Zoga is in Rowlett with more on the repeat offender who is a fugitive again tonight. Diana.
Yeah, he is, guys. He is on the run again. Police do want to find him. Police say that the man's sister told them that she just picked him up from prison at 9:30 last Friday morning. By 6:09 p.m., that's before the sun even set on his first day out of prison. Police say he was back at it again in a flawed and desperate attempt to get money.
The prisons are full of people that thought they had a plan.
As of last Friday, 23-year-old Jonathan David Valdez was one of them. After nearly 3.5 years in prison, convicted of assaulting a public servant, forgery, and delivery of a controlled substance, Valdez was released. And less than 9 hours later, dressed up in a black suit, police say he tried to rip off the classic jewelry and pawn in Rowlett.
Just nonchalantly looked at our nicer stuff, and he came in once, walked out. Came back about an hour later, and he looked at the merchandise again.
He asked to see some diamond rings. The clerk pulls out a tray, and Valdez grabs it and runs.
It was sheer shock. Our business, it doesn't happen very often.
But Valdez, as you're about to see, got a little shock of his own as he made his getaway. He likely did not know about the side employee entrance that the clerks use as a shortcut to catch up to him.
He surrendered the property immediately. He knew that he was outnumbered.
Detective Cruz Hernandez says Valdez jumped into his sister's waiting car, but she said she was calling police, and Valdez jumped back out at a traffic light 2 blocks away.
She thought she was just giving a ride to her brother. She's cooperated with this investigation. When she became aware, she notified the police immediately.
Investigators say Valdez could still be in Rowlett, Garland, or Rockwall. He's likely on foot, and police worry he's prepared to take more stupid risks.
You can see this is pretty much a desperate act in order to commit a $59,000 theft. But, you know, what if his next bad choice is a mom and a child in the parking lot of a shopping center?
Yeah, and the detective said that the man's sister actually had her child in the backseat of the car when all this happened. Police say the family hired an attorney this week to try and get Valdez to surrender, but that was not successful, and he has not surrendered yet. I do want to note he did not have a weapon or show one during the theft, and Rowlett police ask if you recognize him or see him around, that you call police immediately. Back to you.
All right, Deanna, you just said the police said he didn't have a weapon. When the clerks caught up with him and kind of surrounded him, I guess they didn't know that at the time. They ended up letting him go. Is that why?
Right. Well, they didn't see a weapon. They just kind of went after him. This is a family-owned business. The rings that he took, the value of them were around $59,500. So they did go out to see what they could find out about the rings. He handed them over when he saw them all coming after them. So, but at that point, yeah, they said for their own safety, they just backed away. They took out their phones. They started taking photos of the man and the car. And at one point, police say that one of the men actually got on the phone and was calling into 911 to make sure that police were on their way. Yeah, back to you.
Okay. Diana Zoga, live tonight. Thanks.